Jordan. My live video.
Are you live on Instagram?
Checking now, making sure. Live. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Welcome, welcome. It's Thursday. It's Wednesday. You know what we do. Come on in. Letting the beat build.
Hey, LaShawn.
Come on in, y'all. Have a seat. We'll get started in just a second.
Oh,
your
hi, Anna.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to In Theory. We'll get started in just a second. Let the folks come in and get comfortable.
Hi, Dr. B.
I got a new nickname for you.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Miss Make Us Better.
I like that.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome, welcome.
I love it too. Anna, what do you want us to talk about tonight?
What's on your mind, y'all? I'll tell you where we're going in a minute. I don't think there's that much debate this week. There was a general consensus, it felt like, out there about what's going on in R&B. We'll see. Two Chainz.
Apology song?
I like that apology song.
Okay.
I do like that. That's noted. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Welcome, welcome. It's Wednesday, and this is In Theory.
Hi, Danny.
About 2 more minutes, y'all. We'll get started. We got a live show for us today. As you can see, I'm joined by the lovely LaDonna.
Hi, everyone. Miss Make Us Better.
Miss Make Us Better. Let's switch up.
We got a few discussions tonight. A few topics we're discussing tonight, Danny.
Yeah. While we're waiting, did you all get a chance to listen to the show? Episode 61 is streaming live now. Forget Me Nots. All those jams that you may have forgotten.
Drop down in the comments and tell me what's your Forget Me Not song.
There you go. There you go. What's a song you know people don't remember, but it's on your playlist? I see you, Dr. Craig. Listen, note. I'm taking note. You got to give the people what they want.
Anna, what's your song? Yeah. Stay by Jodeci, yes. And you and someone in a comment.
Listen, this is my thing. Do you think that's forgotten, really? Y'all feel like Jodeci is forgotten?
Maybe not forgotten, but not played enough.
I'll go with that.
Because you made a comment on the episode about like some of the older audiences with streaming, they kind of get lost in there. And I think that's what Jodeci.
That's true. There's so much music out there.
Yeah, because someone on the page, under one of the videos posted You and I. And I think that's definitely.
Now that's definitely lost.
But You and I by Jodeci, that was definitely one. Hey, Winter.
Let's get it cracking, shall we? All right, y'all. Welcome to In Theory, our weekly installment where we discuss all things R&B. I am JC. They call me the slow song King Kong. And I'm never by myself. Normally, it's with my brother, Slap Aram, aka the Professor. But in his absence, we have a wonderful substitute. Miss Make Us Better, LaDonna Chocolate Thunder.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. And thanks for having me.
Yes, always, man. So Slap and I were talking earlier, and I will be honest. You have been impressing me with your R&B acumen lately.
I've stepped it up. Thank you.
Yeah. I was nervous at first, but it's listen. I think it was just nerves, though.
It definitely was nerves the first episode.
I think so. That's all it was. So you went to and what's it called? I keep on forgetting the name of it.
The abbreviation is S&S, but it is Sundresses and Seersuckers.
Oh yeah.
It is hosted by the men of Omega Sci-Fi. It's a weekend event. It's a lot of events. They start off with like a panel discussion with Black doctors, all the issues that's plaguing us as a community, as well as networking opportunities. Of course, there's parties. There's lots of mix and mingles. They even have boot camp for those fitness enthusiasts. And then their main event is the Sundresses and Seersuckers event on Saturday afternoon. It's a really great event, like over 15,000.
Like we're warming up for Essence Fest. That's what it's feeling like to me. Like that's like that type of vibe.
Yeah, it's like the kickoff to summer. I mean, it's just, and you have so many vendors there from Chick-fil-A to Uncle Nearest. It's just a really good time.
It looked like it. You went down there and did some correspondence and had the people talking about R&B.
Yes. And some of those people are in the chat. They're on live with us right now. And they were gracious enough to like the page, comment on the page, as well as jump in one of my videos. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, y'all. We appreciate all of that. Please continue to support. Click play. Our slogan, our slogan right now, our marketing ad is just hit play. You can hit it while you're going to sleep. You can hit it while you're driving to work, but just hit play. See how it fits on you. And if you don't like it, hit play again anyway. You know what I mean? We're trying to get these numbers up and do some things. We got some big things planned. Let's get into this show tonight, though, Ms. LaDonna. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So, as always, we're going to start out with this new music. What is on the horizon? What just dropped and how we feel about it? I'm going to let you start because you seemed passionate about it when we were previewing it a little bit. You like this Sierra Ecstasy jump off she got going on?
I do. I like this song by Sierra. And of course, because of the chair challenge, it's definitely a good, fun song. And of course, with Tiana Taylor jumping on the remix, it's something to set off for the summer.
Okay. I'll not necessarily a two-pepper stepper, but if that's the type of fun you into, that's whatever. The chair song. Okay. See what type of workouts you're doing this summer. All right. So I'll be honest with you. I thought it was mid. It wasn't anything earth-shattering to me, but I thought, like you said, it's a good little bop. Like it can go on the playlist and and kind of blend.
It definitely fits her style.
Definitely. We can get some choreography out of it. You know what I mean? She can definitely. It's Sierra. Sierra. Is she on your playlist normally?
Like a Boy is on my playlist.
Okay.
But that's about it.
These anthems. Okay. Please, y'all, whenever jump in the chat, let us know what you think about it. We got Ro James on Me. I thought it was all right. I'm not, like, to be honest with you, well, I'll wait till the end. My row was on the bottom. I thought it was definitely his signature sound. It wasn't earth-shattering to me, though. Nothing to write home about.
He definitely channeled Destiny's Child a little bit in there.
Okay.
So, okay. I mean, it's something to check out. It's cool.
Yeah, I'll wait to see what else he drops.
I agree. It's not earth-shattering.
Okay. We got Mariah Carey, Dangerous Type.
The song she performed on the awards.
She did.
Yeah.
All right, so matter of fact, I'm going to pause that for a minute. We'll come back to it because we're going to dig into that a little bit deeper. These are my picks at the bottom. This Eric Benet album is doing something for me. It's called Co-Star, so each song he has, it's a duet with another artist. And I like this album so far.
I like the song. And you never really can go wrong with Melanie Fiona. And I don't think that we talk about her enough.
That's
like
true.
She doesn't give the credit that she deserves. But every time she's on a song, it does really, it's a really good song.
I think she took a break for a minute, or she wasn't making a lot of music, so she kind of got swept under, I think. But you're right, like her voice is always on, and you can't go wrong with Eric Benet, so it's a good combination.
So the chat is definitely, we got the professor in the chat, and he's saying Ro James is back.
Yeah, Ro James is back. Okay, Normani on the remix. I love Sierra. So we got some Sierra fans. Yeah. She got to have some because she keep on putting out music.
Hey, Renee.
Amber said we don't. I love Melanie. Yeah, man. You know what?
We don't talk about her enough.
She doesn't. And I think, I don't know. You know what? She is traditional kind of, and people aren't making traditional music maybe. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what lane or avenue. Like, it's not radio. She's not like a voice that you would hear on the radio right now. And she's not a dancer. It's not that she's not gonna have a TikTok track.
She's just a vocalist. Like she can really sing.
All right. Now, this is my sixth man, my man off the bench. This Boy Soda. I don't know who this cat is. I like this single though, Blink Twice.
You like it?
It's different. It gave me a Remy Shan vibe. You remember Remy Shan?
What's a Remy Shan song?
Take a Message from My Love.
Oh yeah, that was really smooth. Yeah.
It gave me that type of vibe. I liked it. It was different.
I definitely skipped over it. Definitely. I didn't come back to it.
Y'all check it out. You tell me what you think, man. Okay. All right, so back to this Mariah Carey situation. She performed on the BET stage for the 2025 BET Awards. And that's what we want to dig into a little bit this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about the BET Awards. Did they get it right? First of all, how would you think about the show overall?
The show has its moments. It had its moments, and then it had its disappointments.
You think so? Okay, I agree too. There were ups and downs. I'm gonna say overall, I felt like it was a better production than it has been in a while. But I think for me, that's because a lot of it was throwback.
Mm-hmm. A lot of tributes.
Let's talk about some of these winners. So for the best female R&B and pop artist, we made a guess last week, most of us anyway, and we said the SZA was going to take it. Over Ari Lennox. I don't know how this Ayra Starr dropped into the chat. I'm not really sure. If she's big, y'all would have to let me know. But I didn't know how she got mentioned with everybody else. But we had Coco Jones, Kehlani, Money Long. I got corrected on that this week. It's Money Long. Summer Walker and Victoria Monet. Only person that I thought was competition was Coco Jones, just because she's hot right now.
She is. This is definitely her season.
Yeah. But SZA's album has been on the charts, as we've said, for the past couple weeks for like 2 years.
And she's fresh off the Super Bowl.
Right. And they're touring
right now. So right. Yeah, this was a good choice for the winner.
Good pick. You can't be mad at SZA for taking that home.
You can't, not at all.
What y'all think? Do you agree? Was anybody disappointed by that?
So we had Money Long has a certain audience.
She does. A certain
audience. We got I Love SZA.
You know what it is about Money Long for me? Like, she had a couple singles, but I mean, it wasn't in as much of a rotation as the rest of them. I would like to see Ari mentioned a little bit more. Okay. You know what I mean? But her album is kind of new. You know, so we'll see. I wasn't mad at SZA winning that, though.
Not at all.
Okay. All right. The gents. Chris Brown took home the award for the best male pop R&B and pop artist. Were we surprised?
No.
You say no?
No.
So even up against Leon Thomas and all of the hubbub around, you say Chris Brown should have got that?
No, you asked, was I surprised?
Oh, okay.
So I was not.
Would that have been your pick?
No.
No?
No.
Were you going with Leon Thomas?
Of course. Okay. We know I am a Leon Thomas fan. But I mean, I felt like the award he did win was perfect for him in this time and season.
Okay.
Usher, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he won. I would have been, I do like Teddy Swims. I would have been surprised if he won, because I feel like he has a core audience, but I don't feel like he has that like name out there just yet. I mean,
why we gotta invite? Don't get mad at me. We invite. Well, listen, it's the BET Awards. You know what I mean? We gotta invite you.
Invitation.
I mean, can.
But he does fit the genre, the R&B pop artist, so he does fit it.
He got a little country going on too. We talk about Teddy Swims a lot, honestly, but I would have been salty, I think, if Teddy Swims won on this list of artists.
Throwing Black Music Month too.
Right, you know, Black Music Month. That's what we doing. Come on, man.
I love Teddy's voice too, Renee. I do.
I like Teddy Swims. I do like. We've talked about him a few times on the show. Like he hasn't missed with the singles that he drops.
No.
All right.
Were you guys shocked that?
Wait a minute, yo. This chat going a little nutty now. What's going on down here? We love
the D9, so why not BET? Points were made. Points were made on that one.
We are a welcoming and inclusive people. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, they don't be too welcoming in the country community, as we saw with my girl Beyonce. So they're not welcoming over there.
They're not welcoming, right?
Not at all.
Imagine if we behaved as such. But listen, so somebody said we love The Weeknd. I didn't know. Amber said, but are we making them chapter president?
Okay, Amber said they can come in, but they just gotta sit down.
I'm not. Yeah, come on, sit down. Don't touch nothing. Have a seat. Right. Observe. Somebody said. So this is a question for me. That we love The Weeknd, and I don't know if that's a universal statement. Collectively, do we love The Weeknd?
We enjoy The Weeknd.
Occasionally.
We enjoy it. He has his sound is just very similar. Like, you know, it's a Weeknd song when you hear it. Like, it's just
facts.
If you hear one, it's similar to the rest.
Yeah. And
you love all the Weeknds.
They compared him to Michael Jackson, and I think I've been turned off ever since. Like, they said his voice is similar to Michael Jackson.
Who is we that compared him? Who did that?
They said that's a big comparison. Am I wrong? Y'all let me know if I'm wrong, but somebody said he's Basura. Okay.
Yeah, the chat is definitely
not Mike, But when he came out, they were drawing similarities to him and Michael Jackson, and I didn't see it. And I don't think I've ever been able to wrap my mind around anything else. So
that's right, Anna. No Michael Jackson.
He ain't no MF Michael. Exactly. Exactly. All right. Well, we listen. We agreeing more than not. You accused me of being tough, and we are agreeing more so than not today.
Yes, I do think that we don't agree a lot on our choices, or you don't agree on my choices.
All right. Let's look at some more of these winners. I would have been happier if Leon Thomas won the R&B award and Chris Brown won the Viewer's Choice Award, because Residuals was big.
It was.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
As problematic as he is personally, his fans are like, they don't play.
Yeah, absolutely. 10 toes down, Chris Brown.
Yes. Will defend him to no end. I don't know if his fans got like a name, like Rihanna has the Navy, Beyonce has the Beehive. I don't know what Chris Brown's fans are, but do they have a name?
I don't know. I don't know. We support Chris. That's what I'm seeing in the chat. What is the time frame for nomination? Right. So, Amber, that was a real question for me. I'm like, yo, how are some of these people still on the list? And these songs, I feel like you haven't dropped new music in a long, long time. I mean, Chris is in rotation, and the Residuals was big recently. I couldn't remember. The album dropped last year too, though. He was good.
We don't need a name. We got him.
We talked about this a little bit, LaDonna. You weren't on. Like, does that play into your decision whether or not to listen, though? Like the drama surrounding an artist, the attempts to cancel, or their behavior outside of making music?
I mean, we listen to the national anthem, so I mean,
Ooh.
You know, one of those comedians said it, and I mean, it's very true.
It is. It is.
I'm not Team Breezy, but you know,
But if he got a jam, he got a jam.
Yes. You got to respect the music, but I won't be a Breezy.
Party popping, it is what it is. Yeah. It's really hard to deny when that Summer Too Hot come on and everybody feeling good. Listen.
Hey, Shannon. We know you're Team Breezy, Shannon.
Yeah, we got some Breezy supporters in here.
Anna. She got some threats going on in that chat. Yes, right. He does make up music. Can't deny that.
Does, man. That's not deniable. Okay, Leon Thomas got Best New Artist.
Leon Thomas is going on tour. Tickets going sell Friday.
I saw that. So listen, here's my bias though. Leon Thomas is going on tour in the stand-up clubs where young people don't mind standing up and watching the show. And I think I'm going to risk it and check out Leon Thomas. But
balcony seats.
I saw what the venue was. I'm like, oh.
But there's balcony seats on that. If it's Silver Springs venue.
Right. I'm like, this is a YN event, yo. These young people gonna be out here, yo. But because I like his music so much, I might check that out still. And then I like this for Summer Walker, this BET Her Award for Heart of a Woman. Because I felt like that was resonating with women. That song said the only thing that's saving you is a heart of a woman. And so it made sense to me that she got that award.
Yeah.
All right. Are you a Summer Walker fan?
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to dig deep now. I'm a Summer Walker fan.
Okay.
Chat, are we Summer Walker fans?
How do y'all feel about
Breezy Bowl. I'm sorry. Somebody just put in the name.
Yeah, I mean, they still in the chat, they still on there. And Danny is like, sometimes you got to be canceled.
Yeah. Yeah. Which are we Summer Walker fans? Now we're gonna disagree on this one, LaDonna. Summer Walker makes great, like I can listen to her music, her albums all the way through almost. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, moving on. Let's talk about
Summer Walker. It's
Summer Walker is good, man. For a minute, I thought she was gonna be the next, but You know, in this internet age, man, everybody's business be on Front Street. So she got caught up in the, you know, the business and yeah. Okay. Let's talk about some of these performances. This was the part where the internet blew up. Let's talk about it. All right. So they had the 106 in Park 25th anniversary celebration. And I thought that was dope. Right? It's a throwback to a time when we got visuals with our music, when we were coming home from school and waiting for that world premiere. It was a good time, right?
Looking at that countdown, see who made number one.
Yeah, the countdown. We were having the same discussions we're having now, agreeing and disagreeing with the countdown. That was a good period for me. That's high schoolish. Going into Lincoln, 106 in Park was still on. But it was good, man. A couple things I think they missed. We talked about this a little bit. I don't know where AJ was with the dreadlocks. He didn't show up. Roxy didn't show up. So, you know, I don't know what the beefs are, but apparently there are some.
Why are we getting Bow Wow off of there? He was like literally Mr. 106 in Park.
106 in Park. That's Mr. 106 in Park.
Mr. 106 in Park.
We can't take Bow Wow off. He had like the longest running video on 106 in Park or something. He stayed on 106. Was he a host for a hot second?
He was a host for a minute.
Yeah, I thought so.
Someone slapped the professor, said A. Marie's pitch was still a little off. Sort of like her tiny desk.
Oh, let's talk about it. So, did you like the tiny desk?
I enjoy A. Marie. She was a little pitchy, and her backup dance. I mean, her background singers were a little too, but she's like the total package. Like physically, she's beautiful. Like, but she's more like a studio singer, not a vocalist. So,
yeah, you know what?
We're not looking for her to, you know.
You weren't looking for her to J Hud. You weren't looking for her to come out there and do a Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah, she's not gonna tear the house down. Like she's gonna have a hit for us to like dance to like, oh, that's my jam. But like,
so Slap said something because when we previewed this a little bit earlier, I said she's not a singer. She never has been. Like, you know what I mean? And y'all said to me, well, then don't get out there and sing. I think One Thing is a really hard song to sing live. Like if you're thinking about how high that song is and the way that it moves, and you're supposed to be dancing, I'm guessing. So I gave her the benefit of the doubt. Anyway, A. Marie can't do any wrong in my eyes anyway.
But even
whatever she was doing, you could have turned the volume off and I would have been good.
Someone made a comment in the chat about the production was off. I would agree with that too. The production was awful. Yeah, I would agree with that.
For her, which one? The Tiny Desk? Or
that was it for Tiny Desk or for BT? Because I felt like her BT performance was better than her Tiny Desk.
I mean, because you could see she was dancing. There was some other things to detract from that vocal.
She had a little majorette outfit on, like
right. You can forget some of those other pieces when there's a visual. So yeah, it was. I didn't think it was the Tiny Desk was awful. I think I was just happy to see her back out there and after so long, getting back on the scene. So
Maya did a great job. Maya needs a Tiny Desk.
Maya.
Yeah.
So for real, Maya is A. Marie, like from our time period. From a separate time period.
A. Marie, they're all in the same time period.
So all right, if I had to make a category of who's in that group, we got A. Marie, we got Keisha Cole, we got matter of fact, everybody on this damn list. Ashanti, damn. All of them go in that list of it's a good show.
Just studio vocalist?
Yeah, studio vocalist. It's a good show. You're gonna hear some hits that you enjoy.
Visually appealing.
Visually appealing. The audience is gonna sing the songs anyway. It's gonna be loud.
Maya's a dancer through and through, though. Like she's.
Oh yeah. She'll put on a performance. That's what I'm saying. She gotta detract a little bit. Her vocal is not strong. I'm gonna say it. I said it.
I feel like we
And
could have
more
done.
money.
I feel like we could have done without the Jim Jones performance.
Oh yeah, they could have kept that for real.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
B2K, they definitely they're stronger together. Like at that age, they need to stop. They just need to come together just for.
They're gonna have to tone that show down, man. These dudes 40 years old now, trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, New
Bump,
Edition
bump.
still got it. New Edition still move.
That's
Maybe
true.
not Bobby, but the rest of them. So,
but you see, New Edition got some. They doing choreographed like 2 steps. They trying to B2K trying to slide across the floor and stuff when you 40. Yeah, I mean, y'all don't look the same. But listen, I thought it was good. Slap said Raz B was off a step or 2. He kept on. He got to get back in the rotation. They're going on tour though, so we'll see. Were you B2K is a little younger than us though? We weren't.
Yeah, they're a millennial. They were just it was just a Marion on the last Millennial tour.
Right. We were immature. You know what I'm saying? They were like the evolution of immature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, though that was the first performance. Let's dig a little deeper, shall we?
Leon and his guitar, he did very well.
I thought Leon Thomas shut it down.
He did.
Like he was giving me some Lenny Kravitz type, Prince type vibes. That's when I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go see this show.
Yeah, he was giving you a preview, like, yeah.
He sold that show.
Timing of it all, and he definitely he's getting my money.
Yeah.
Came with the futuristic show.
It didn't connect to me. I needed to put her feet on the floor. You know what I'm saying? And then like I get it. Like, cause I know like she got an artistic piece coming out, and I'm sure that connects. Mm-hmm. Maybe after I see the short film, it'll make more sense to me. That's all I got. I thought Andra Day, I think she often gets overlooked. I think she has a really powerful voice, and she did a great. So the next couple we'll talk about were in the memoriam piece. So Andra Day was able to do a tribute to Roberta Flack. I thought that was a good pick, man. I think she often gets overlooked as a vocalist and as an artist. But they call her for a tribute or to sing the national anthem.
She can pull it off.
She gonna pull it off. Yeah.
She gonna pull it off every time.
Yeah. All right, here we go. In the memoriam piece, Luke James, Michael Caton, and Lucky Day touched the song, LaDonna. They jumped on Secret Garden.
Yeah, as Aaron called it, the Freaky We Are the World.
Freaky We Are the World. They attempted it. What do you think?
It was like we only had like one full verse. It wasn't a good enough tribute to the song or to Quincy Jones.
Okay.
And you have 3 really great singers there, and I don't understand why they just gave them 2 minutes.
Should have let them get off a little bit more.
Yes, they definitely needed to. Like they definitely. I just don't understand why it was so short.
I think so too. Like you remember when they did that Beyonce Cater to You piece, like where where people were on stage. I think they really could have dug in and gave the people what they wanted on this. You got 3 top tier singers. I think don't they need one more?
Well, the Barry White piece. Well,
Caton could have did, but Caton was Barry White.
They should have actually rehearsed, but I saw a video of them rehearsing, and it was actually better than the live performance.
I agree.
I don't know what happened with that live performance. And then
when my man came in with the bass, it was like you couldn't really hear him singing because it was so low. Like I don't know, it was okay. I think
Miles, like when his first, his name is actually Miles, but when he first came in, you could barely hear him.
Is it Miles Caton?
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the typo, y'all.
Yeah, he probably was nervous.
I think so. I mean, that's his first time on a stage like that.
I mean, he was on tour with her, but
different.
I guess his first time on BET stage. I don't know. I can't say that for a fact, but
I'm
yeah,
in this. It felt like he warmed up the further he got into the performance. Like I wanted to hear some more right when they cut him off and Luke James came in. Larry said it could have been the mic. Maybe it was the mic.
Maybe
it sounded nervous. But the other things about that song is the song is so epic, it's hard for people to mess with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Sean Stockman, Cisco, Raheem Devon, and Omar Williams did a cover of it, and it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody peeped this, but Omar Williams was in the Essence comments saying y'all tripping, like y'all could have gave us a shot to sing the song.
He was also in y'all comments too.
Huh?
He was also in y'all comments.
Yeah, he does have in our comments from time to time, right? But he was on Essence like, yo, we got this many streams on YouTube. Y'all could have let us just do the song.
And we were available.
Right.
We were available. That's what he's basically saying. We were available.
He said I could have been that fourth spot.
I'm not mad at that.
Right. You got to advocate for yourself. I'm not mad at him though. But yeah, all right. It was okay. It's just a hard song to mess with. And like you said, I think Quincy deserves some more love.
Definitely. More than one song too for a tribute. More than one song.
Man, did the Wiz gave us
they
all?
They eliminated the whole Snoop bit.
Yeah.
And
you ain't like the Snoop performance?
They could have used that Snoop time for.
Snoop got a lot of time, yo. I felt like Snoop and him were on stage forever, but it was all right. Listen, I don't cancel me. But I was a large Snoop Dogg fan, so all of those tracks hit for me. Mm-hmm. Okay, then we got the Jamie Foxx tribute with Babyface, Tank, J Hud, Teddy Riley, Dougie Fresh, and T-Pain. I thought that was well done.
It was, but I don't understand why Teddy Riley insists bringing that guy out. Like,
yeah, who was that?
It's the same guy from when they were doing Verses and he was trying to dance in the video. And
I didn't recognize it, but I saw him like he was trying to get camera time or something. Yeah. Like he walked up and was like, he was talking to Jamie like they had a relationship or something.
But everything about that tribute spot on everything.
Yeah, I agree. They did well.
Everybody brought their A game.
That was a surprise to hear Babyface singing that. You know what I mean? Like it was different. I was like, okay.
Like that is. Imagine like Babyface is doing your tribute. Like that's Babyface.
Right. Tank and J Hud took it back old with the Ray from the Ray. That was good. I don't have anything bad to say about it. That was a good tribute to Jamie Foxx. Some people say his speech was a little too long. That was Slap. Slap said Jamie was talking too much, but I felt it, yo. That was a testimony. Yeah, they gave us a little bit of church in the middle of the award, so I thought that was dope. And we got some jokes. He was cracking. It was good to see Fox doing Fox, so I like it.
Yeah.
And then we'll circle back to Mariah now and end on a sour note.
Not too much on my girl. Like she's never been a dancer. Like she just always sat there.
This was less than that. She was like just standing there like shimmy. She normally even gives us more than that. I said, what's going on, Mariah?
She's a woman of a certain age. She can't move around like she used to. No.
I felt like she might have. That dress was fitting her. I was like, maybe they had to tuck her in that thing or something. I don't know what was going on because she wasn't moving too much. But the song ain't really doing nothing for me. But like you said, it's Mariah Carey. She's done enough.
Amber said Jamie almost left us, so let him call.
Right.
I agree.
Right. Let him get that off his chest.
Yes, Mariah never moves.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I said he was emotional. Like I saw that he was happy to be there. So
he was emotional doing when everyone was singing.
Yeah. I appreciated it. We who know, Mariah knows she doesn't move.
Yeah, she don't.
She went, but I'm just saying, for this performance, it was even less than I normally expect her to move. It was just that, There's this whole argument going around like some of the old heads need to sit down. I'm never going to tell the old heads to sit down because we're going to sing the songs for them anyway. And, we get to get them their flowers at this point. But, yeah, that performance was lackluster for me. That wasn't the one. All right. Let's talk a little bit about episode 6. So we're moving on from the BET Awards. And let's talk about this episode that is streaming now, Forget Me Nots. So the concept of this episode was we wanted to remind you of some songs that you might just not hear in regular rotation anymore. Just kind of jog your memory to some hits. And ironically, and sadly, we just got done talking about Sly Stone on this episode. And then, earlier this week, we found out that he passed, right? So that was wild. That happened to us. The last time that happened to us, Frankie Beverly passed. Like when we talked about him on the episode, and then he left us. I said, we're going to have to start leaving some of these greats alone because if we are bringing that type of energy, but yeah. That was sad, man. But we definitely talked about, we gave Sly his flowers on this episode. What else? We talked about Bill Withers, Use Me. We talked about Lisa and the Cult Jam.
Yeah, you came in with you started the episode off perfectly, and it just
was pretty strong. You like that?
Yes, I did. I felt like this episode had all hits, no misses.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. I think it was a little bit of everything. Slap got me in the mid school with that Terrence Trent D'Arby. That Sign Your Name. Yes. I hadn't heard that in a minute.
And he did with Faded Pictures.
Faded Pictures too.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's hard for me sometimes because I listen to music so frequently. I'm like, who forgot Faded Pictures? I play that, pretty regularly, but I get it. Yeah. Did you have a favorite?
Sign Your Name. Okay. All Night Long, the Mary Jane Girls.
Okay.
And I've been playing The Dream since I heard the episode.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Dream got hits. Don't play. That's what I'm saying.
And his pen is lethal.
We talked about that. Dream is not lacking any checks because his writing, his pen game is serious.
Oh, let's go to the chat. Someone said, "Hey Charles, LaDonna is so cool."
That's why we went to the chat. I agree, though, Charles. You're right.
Hey, Wanda.
I Love Your Girl for the Dream. That was another option. Look, that's what I'm saying. We're not gonna act like the Dream didn't have a strong run. That remix with Jeezy on it, that's my joint. That's definitely on my workout playlist. But the Dream also got some deep cuts. Sweat It Out. He got some Sheet Shakers. Yeah, so all right. My favorite, I think, for the show, and I think it's my favorite because I got a reaction from Slap, was Weekend Girl.
Oh yeah.
That SOS band.
Yeah, he was like, that was your best one in weeks.
Joker was making noises and stuff. I was like, okay, yeah, I got you. What's going on, Theorist? Hey, Custom Prince, I see you. Oh, slap. He did tell us we gotta.
Yes, his song was
it's called
by Frederick.
Gentle.
Yes, please be gentle.
Yeah. So he said he doesn't know when the opportunity will come for this to arise. He forgot, but it's Gentle featuring Janice Dowler, and it's Gentle. Yeah, LaDonna just reminded me before we got on because I still didn't know what they were talking about.
All right, Slap said he's gonna spin the block on that song.
Yeah, you got to.
It's a classic.
It's just so much music out there, and like we said, man, it's so much new stuff coming out that a lot of times some of the good stuff that we grew up on or came up on gets kind of sucked up into a vacuum. So from time to time, we just like to remind y'all of some of the songs that we think shouldn't be forgotten. Does anybody have any Can you think of one off the top of your head, LaDonna?
Yeah, Rocket Love by Stevie Wonder.
So, yeah, again, this is one that's difficult for me to say as a forget-me-not because I play Stevie Wonder like all the time. But yeah, it never gets played enough. It can never get played enough.
And that song doesn't get talked about enough as one of his like classics.
That's one of my favorite albums by Stevie Wonder. A lot of people say Songs in the Key of Life, but I love that album. So I agree. Man, I could have done this show. This could have been a 2-3 hour show.
Amber, I've been feeling your vibe all night. Like,
listen. So listen, y'all. Let me tell you something. While we are here, we have some loyal theorists who are, regularly kicking it with us. And I just want to say, first of all, I appreciate you. And I want to tell you that on, Slack going to jump on me if I get this wrong, June 24th, mark your calendars. We are looking for those loyal theorists who rock with us regularly to come check us out live at Resonate Studios. We are going to do a live version of Theoretically R&B. We're going to have a good time, man. Some sing-along, some dance along, some drink along, all that good stuff, man. So we, mark your calendars. And those who normally rock with us, who are regularly with us, say the date because it's going down at Resonate Studios on June 24th. All right, so that was episode 61, Forget Me Not. I think tomorrow we are going to go in the story, and I just want you all to give me a couple songs that are Forget Me Nots, ones that you think people need to be reminded of. So that'll be in the story tomorrow. Please engage with us. And let's talk about episode 62. We're returning to the Mac, ladies and gentlemen. Two Pepper Steppers is back. The weather is changing. LaDonna has illustrated by her already planning trips and going on trips that we are ready to be back outside. And so we had to circle back to Two Pepper Steppers. And this one we call a Return of the Mac. And these are all tracks that you pretty much can't deny the dance. You're going to get up and move your feet when these songs play. So it's that type of party. It was a really good time. It's really good music. And we have a special guest, King Flexer, the man about town, the king of R&B bop is joining us on the next couple episodes. And he does the Basement R&B parties. He is the host for the Basement R&B parties. So he's definitely on the scene and can speak to what R&B songs they are playing in that type of setting. So it was a good time, and we had a really, really good time. Y'all check that out. It's dropping tonight at midnight. LaDonna, what song comes on and you have to dance?
Return of the Mac.
Really?
Yes, what is his name? And so many people, like my best friend is in the chat. She hates that song.
I'm with you, best friend.
That's Dr. B. She hates that song. That is my
B. You know what? Again, this is my ability in music. I can not like something and respect that it still has a place in the culture, right? Like when that note drops and he does the I'm with it, but I don't need much more than that. Go ahead and mix it up, DJ. You know what I'm saying?
Does anybody have their songs in the chat?
This song, man, y'all. Come on, drop something in the chat. What is a song that when it comes on, you are going to dance? There's no question about it. I'm gonna give you. We talked about this one already. Oh, you know what? Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Mike Jack comes on. You're gonna get up and dance, even if it's at a. You're gonna move your shoulders. You can't help but dance when Don't Stop Till You Get to.
Working day and night too.
Working day and night. Okay, I'm not mad at you. What else? Let me get one more. Give me one more, LaDonna. This is what Slab always does to me, put me on the spot real hard.
Okay, September.
Okay. Oh, you real old school. You are you repping for the aunties this evening.
Yes, Encore. Danny Encore is a good one.
That's a good one. Off the Wall, definitely. Off the Wall comes before
Thriller.
Thriller. You know the routine, don't you? She knows the routine. That's a challenge. You know, listen. I might turn it on. I like Guy. Anything Guy for real. Groove Me. If Groove Me comes on, I'm partying. I'm partying. Whitney Houston, I want to dance with somebody. Okay, I can see that. I can see that. That's the girls all hanging out together, having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's what we're doing this week, y'all. It's Two Pepper Steppers. I'm with our special guest host, King Flexer. It drops at midnight. It's already scheduled. You know,
Just press play.
Just press play. Just hit play. You know what I'm saying? Like tonight when you go to bed, go ahead and hit play. When you wake up in the morning and you're getting ready for work, just hit play. When you get in the car and you're driving to work for this Friday, that's going to get you in the right mood. You know what I mean? Just hit play. All weekend, hit play, y'all. It's a really good time. So check it out. Let us know what you think. It drops at midnight. Miss LaDonna.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
This concludes our discussion this week.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me. Thanks for all my friends, sorors, coworkers, family in the chat.
Listen, what we say, LaDonna's people do not play about her. They always show up.
Do not.
And we appreciate y'all showing up at Theoretically R&B. In his absence, my guy Slap the Professor. We miss you, brother. We'll see you next time. Good times, y'all. Listen, 62, Two Pepper Steppers Part 2 drops at midnight. LaDonna, thank you so much again.
Thank you.
And we'll see y'all next week, y'all. I'm JC, the Slow Song King Kong.
Bye.